I got a good place amongst the leaves and sat there on a log munching the bread and watching the ferry boat, all very well satisfied. And then something struck me. I says, now I reckon the widow or the parsons or somebody prayed that this bread would find me, and here it has gone and done it. So there ain't no doubt but there's something in that thing. That is, there's something in it when a body like the widow or the parsons prays. But it don't work for me. I reckon it don't work for only just the right kind. I lit a pipe, had a good long smoke, and went on watching. The ferry boat was floating with the current, and I allowed I'd have a chance to see who was aboard when she came along, because she would come in close, where the bread did. When she'd got pretty well along down towards me, I put out my pipe and went to where I fished out the bread, and lay down behind a log on the bank in a little open place where the log forked I could peep through. By and by she came along, and she drifted in so close that they could have run about a plank and walked ashore. Most everybody was on boat. Pap and Judge Thatcher, and Bessie Thatcher, Joe Harper, Tom Sawyer, and his old Aunt Polly, and Sid and Mary, and plenty more. Everybody was talking about the murder, but the captain broke in and says, "Look sharp now. The current sets in the closest here, and maybe he's washed ashore and got tangled amongst the brush at the water's edge. I hope so, anyway." I didn't hope so. They all crowded up and leaned over the rails, kneeling in my face, and kept still, watching with all their might. I could see them first rate, but they couldn't see me. Then the captain sung out, "Stand away!" And the cannon let out such a blast right before me that it made me deaf with the noise and pretty near blind with the smoke. And I judged I was gone. If they had some bullets in, I reckon they got the course they was after. Well, I see I warn't hurt, thank to goodness. The boat floated on and went out of sight around the shoulder of the island. I could hear the booming now, and then further and further off. By and by, after an hour, I didn't hear it no more. The island was 3 mile long. I judged they had got to foot and was giving it up. But they didn't yet a while. They turned around the foot of the island and started up the channel on the Missouri side, under steam, and booming once in a while as they went. I crossed over to that side and watched them. When they got abreast ahead of the island, they quit shooting and dropped over to the Missouri shore and went home